Good afternoon, welcome back to my cozy Sunday morning cat vlog. It's 86 degrees outside and cloudy today, so I decided to sit in the living room for a little while with the cats. It's 81 degrees in the living room, it's not that bad, but kinda warm without cool air in here. I hope to get my window ACS for my living room and the kids' room when I get my refund from my Medicare taking my money. Then I will be sitting in the living room all the time as long as my body allows it. I'm also planning on getting box heaters, which will warm my house even better and will be nicer on my electric bill. I started using a timer for my smoking as I do need to slow down smoking. So I've been using a 1 hour and 30 minutes timer. I'm listening to Family Life, now Living on the Edge with Chip Ingram just went off. I dropped my speaker in the sink water where I'm soaking the dish rags I cut up that I was using as towel wipes for the girls, but I had decided to cut the old pillowcase I cut up into fabric wipes. It's hot in my living room, so I'm going back to my room. I can't take the hot living room. I can't wait until fall when it cools down. Before I went back to my room, Ginger went into the under the sink cupboard, so I had to get her out as I don't want my cats in the cupboard, as I got chemicals in there that could harm them. So I keep heavy wooden drawers in front of the cupboard doors. I have started making template content of my kids and posting them on my shorts to hope they will help me grow my channel. I believe the shorts will help my channel pick up as I check my YouTube like I always do, and I got a new comment from a new subscriber. So I think God put the idea into my head this morning when he spoke to me through I Can Only Imagine song telling me I should make template shorts. With my door cracked, it's a lot cooler in my room. I left my thermometer in my living room. I want to see what the temp be like in the living room. I wish I had 2 thermometers, which I call a temp tracker. Last night, Butterscotch slept with me. He was in my room before I had to go to the bathroom. When I went out my room to go to the bathroom, Bella was in the hallway. I have decided that since the kids are normally in their same spots and doing nothing but loafing around the house, that I'm going to reuse the same 2-minute videos that I have made on my phone. I still haven't gotten an email from Primis, and I found out that I was pronouncing Primis wrong. I was pronouncing it the way it's spelled, and Primis Bank pronounced it as Primis, but I'm going to still pronounce it the way I have always pronounced it. I wanted to open up an account and put my tax refund check in the bank when I got my refund check, but they said it would take a few days to clear, and I told them that my sister works at Primis, so she called my sister and she verified that she knew me and that I was her little sister. I was surprised that the bank in South Chesterfield knew my sister that worked at a Primis in Hanover. Yesterday, I told my sister I opened up her account at her bank she works at, and she told me she don't work there anymore. I guess she went to work at a different bank. She has done banking for a very long time. My sister used to live in Hanover, but now she lives in Sandston and remarried, and my brother also remarried as well. And I got to meet my sister and brother-in-law a few months ago, and I love them better than my old sister and brother-in-law, even though my old sister-in-law Lee was with me when I gave birth to Michael when I was 19. And she was the first person to notice I was about 5 months pregnant and hiding the fact that I was pregnant from Dad, as I was afraid that if I told him I was pregnant and still a teenager, but of age, he would put me out, but I thought wrong of him. I was just a new upcoming mom living in fear of the what if. I didn't plan a name before he was born. It came to me when I was in the hospital, and they asked me what am I going to name him. And at first I was clueless, then I started thinking about the people that is important to me, and I thought about a classmate that is a retired football player. His name was Michael, Mike for short, and I sat behind him in government class. So I chose the name Michael, but not really naming my son after anyone. I chose the name Robert as his middle name after my brother. I was a young mom, and if it weren't for my dad, I wouldn't have gotten through young single momhood as a teenager in the last year of my teenage years. My dad and Michael was wrapped around each other pinkies, and when my dad died, I know a part of Michael went with him, as ever since Dad died, Michael shut himself inside of himself and changed. He don't get along with my youngest son, Adam. They would bang their heads together if they was together. After my daughter was born, since I had a complicated pregnancy, with her having low fluid and breech, and me having so many different things going on with me, and my hip pain, I decided I wanted my tubes tied, but my children's father that I was with at the time, I think at first he was okay with it, but then things started to get worse, and he wanted me to untie my tubes, and he started to abuse me, BC. I chose to have my tubes tied as I didn't want no more kids with him, but I someday wanted to have more kids with another man that loved me enough to give me my pregnancy dreams I never had. I wanted a pregnancy, like most couples have, getting portraits done, and then getting portraits done of the baby. I never got to do that like I wanted to, and I wanted to go to the birthing classes as well. I wanted to try to give birth natural, without no epidural. I have issues with my back now, and it's from my osteoarthritis making my back take all the work when I'm standing up. I have had back pain for a few years now, and it just got worse to the point when I did go back to work. Every day my back hurt so bad, and I was trying to manage the pain with pain creams, but they worked for only a few minutes, then I had to go to the bathroom to put more on. Finally, after a month, I figured out that I had to retire from Hardee's and give my 2-week notice to the boss that hired me twice, the first time in 2007 and the second time almost 2 years ago when I first moved into my trailer. I had to take Ubers to work, and half the time getting an Uber ride was very hard. I had to wake up at 2 just to get ready and wait for a ride on the 3 a.m. hour while I listened to After Midnight with Granger Smith. My back started hurting a while ago, so I've been laying on a heat pad. My YouTube Reel Shorts is picking up really good. They are starting to stack up with views, and I have gained 2 subscribers. Thank you for watching my vlog.